entertainment from minute 0 to the end. But this team, I think, is filled with a lot of really lovely people, including their coach. I really like how they're able to just combine their ideas together nicely. You don't tend to see these guys beefing with each other in interviews. They talk about how nice and pleasant it is to work with each other. Their scrims have been going nice, so I think as a whole.
We missed it. Sad times. Well, here they are. Let's go. All right, Aster is definitely ready for their match.
That's Talon. Holy base. They did it. 3 hours sleep, they're back.
That actually messed me up. I was like on the bus coming here, and I opened my Twitter, and there's like Lyrical saying like, "Oh, done with day 2," and it said 5 hours.
God. Oh, hello. There, Booth. That's right. They are ready for a fight against the home crowd, against the hometown favorite, but they still have a lot of fans here too. The noise has definitely been made for them. They've got, of course, a newer addition, Watson, instead of Pure since TI. This is quite deafening. If anybody had any doubts whether people will cheer for both teams equally, no. I am sorry that's the case. Yes, they did cheer for Entity, more like out of politeness almost, even though it was still pretty loud. But this is like loudness and then some. Evil geniuses.
You know them and you love them, or at least you know 80% of them, because if you haven't watched since TI11, might have been a few changes that you might not be privy to, but we'll get to that later, because Laurel, their mid laner, is a new face to this team. Still, most of the team is the force to be reckoned with that you've known for the past 2 years, and oh, you see that we still have some crowd favorites remaining here. The former evil geniuses, now known as Shopify Rebellion. Yes, that is another change you might not be too aware of if you have not watched since TI11. You were tuned in last series, you're like, oh, I can't wait to see evil geniuses. We'll take seemingly Talon, which, hey, there's my boy's side. Hey, high fives all around.
You love to see that.
So it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because they would have played him at the end of the day, and I don't know if the entire Peruvian audience would have been able to stay this late on a weekday.
Somebody should check those people's tickets. I think they snuck in here.
Yeah, who let Sheepstick in here? I don't opponents will indeed be Talon Esports, who are on a glow up, absolutely. And I'm curious who's going to expose who. Oh, round of applause. Round of applause.
Where did the talent go?
Where did the...
They were being the audience.
They're going to be here. They're walking down.
High fives.
Surely.
There we go.
Yeah.
23 Savage cheesing. I think that's their manager. I don't know if that counts.
Oh, they got the Spanish talent over there.
They got the Spanish talent.
Easy.
Good job, guys.
Indeed, the only team to have not changed a single thing after TI, which is very normal if you indeed are the champions of said TI. Not even AUI was released, and that is a first for him. So congratulations on that part.
I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, definitely a mistake.
I think that's.
You think that's the reason why they're in the lower bracket?
I think so. He loses motivation. This man only does things.
Remember Vuvuzelas? Oh, the crowd definitely loves them. The cheers are on point. We have one guy with the trumpet, and they are definitely cheering them on to take their place to go up against EG. I must say, I want to install a new rule that every, I don't know, top 2 teams of DPC have to play each other in the best of 5 grand finals in their region, because it feels like we're just here at like a rival football match or something like that, and I think that will be... After a break like that?
I'm not sure, because it was like they lost so many games in the group stage and it looked like they were set for relegation, and then they just made this massive comeback, and that's what momentum I do believe for a team, especially with a stand-in on the role as important as the carry. Like that seems like it would have been really important for them to just get going. So I'm not sure how well the break would suit them.
Well, we're gonna find out and see also if because the environment changed.
But don't let me just tell you about them. Let me show them to you. It's PSG LGD coming out to the stage for the first time. Spirit got a chance to play, obviously, on the main stage yesterday, but PSG LGD are rolling up now, and it's a slightly different PSG LGD than you might be familiar with if you have not watched since TI 11.